What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jasiah. As always, let me go ahead and ask you a question real quick. Have you ever watched something from a cartoon or just an animated series in general that made you go, what in the actual hell? Or have you watched a show where it just made you go, how in the world was this allowed on TV? Well, there are certain shows and episodes that push those exact boundaries. You see, cartoons are for everybody, you know what I'm saying? I love cartoons. I know you love cartoons watching this video, and sometimes they could push the envelope on what they're actually allowed to express. Sometimes it's good for the story and the plot, but sometimes it's unneeded and it really makes you scratch your head at certain points. Some were even so bad, bro, that they were banned from the airwaves. Yes, today we're going to talk about the 5 craziest banned cartoons of all time. Some will literally have you in complete shock. Hey, you'll get that reference in the later on in the video. But before we get started, be sure to go ahead and like the video, share your thoughts down in the comment section of what you think is the craziest banned episode, either from this video or just one that you already know about. And if you're brand new over here, be sure to click that red subscribe button. If you like cartoons, anime, movies, video games, everything in the realm of pop culture, I got you. So go ahead and shoot me that follow. I'd really appreciate it. And it's free, so yeah, I'm saying it's a win-win for real. Let's get started with the video.
All my fellas. All my fellas.
Electric Soldier Porygon from Pokemon. Okay, so remember I told you in like the beginning of the video that whole little shock joke will make sense? Well, here we go. I'm pretty sure we all love Pokemon. I love Pokemon. You love Pokemon, you know what I'm saying? Now, you may be a crazy individual who think that Digimon is better than Pokemon, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day, you know what I'm saying? Well, one episode in particular titled Electric Soldier Porygon literally caused worldwide seizures. You heard me right. This caused worldwide seizures. Let me explain. Dubbed Pokemon Shock, this episode was quickly removed off the airwaves. And for a time being, it also managed to put the Pokemon Porygon out of commission. Now, of course, like I said, I don't have epilepsy myself, but if you do, I would advise you to skip this part of the video because I'm going to show you a clip and you'll understand why it caused shock. Also, even though I don't have it, it still made my eyes just, ugh, you know what I'm saying? This is your one warning, so if you're epilepsy, again, skip away. Crazy, my nigga, right? Buffalo Gals from Cow and Chicken. I love Cow and Chicken. I don't know a single person who does not love Cow and Chicken. This show was by far one of the most underrated Cartoon Network shows of all freaking time. And, you know, it's my guilty pleasure cartoon. I mean, Super Cow, you can't not write gold like that, you know what I'm saying? You can't just do that by accident. That shit was, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, the episode in question that we're going to be talking about from Cow and Chicken is called Buffalo Gals, and it was quickly banned off the airwaves, and rightfully so. The episode featured a female biker gang who dressed up as buffaloes and broke into people's houses, munching on their carpets. You're just an Urban Dictionary search query away from realizing why this episode got banned. They also had lesbian innuendos of pitching and catching and saying that the Buffalo Gal should come out tonight, you know what I'm saying? Of course, this sparked major outrage within the community, and yeah, Cartoon Network said, let's go ahead and X this out, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, son. This was the 90s. I mean, yeah, I'm saying, if you got an episode or a show like Ren and Stimpy on the airwaves, I'm pretty sure that was the least of y'all worries.
Don't let him get me! Don't let him get me!
They're not after you!
Excuse me, sir, but who are you guys?
We're the Buffalo Gals!
Oh, the Buffalo Gals! A motorcycle riding gang that randomly bursts into people's homes and chews on their carpets.
Buffalo Gals?
Deadly Force from Gargoyles. The Disney cartoon known as Gargoyles that ran in the 90s was one of Disney's most underrated shows of all time. Down to its characters, its setting, its plot, its action, everything about it was freaking amazing. It was also very dark and mature for it being a tween audience generated show. Well, one episode in particular was a little bit too dark and a little bit too mature. The episode titled Deadly Force showed one of the main characters getting shot and lying in her pool of her own blood in her own kitchen. They actually showed this, and yeah, it's as gruesome as you probably think it is. While the episode was pulled from TV at first, it did make its way back onto television at a time. So I guess you could say this was not so, I guess you could say half-banned episode. We'll put it at that. And the episode really had a nice lesson about gun violence too. But man, imagine you're a 90s kid just watching one of the main characters that you always see on your favorite Saturday morning cartoon show lying in a pool of her own blood. Bro, it's fucking sick. It's sick.
Sorry, my fault. I was playing with the gun. Stupid of me.
One beer. Tiny Toons Adventures. Here's where we get to the nitty gritty of things, you know what I'm saying? Tiny Toons is one of my all-time favorite shows. I love the Looney Tunes, and Tiny Toons was basically kid Looney Tunes in a way, you know what I mean? The episode One Beer took it all the way up to the max. It showed our main characters finding a beer in the refrigerator, right? And them getting drunk and ultimately killing themselves in the end. No lie, they drove off a cliff and car accident, beep, flatline, it's done. They also showed the main characters hitting on their female counterparts, and I mean, you know, we can't really have that to the kiddos, you know what I'm saying? We can't show that to the kids. We can't. I don't know, there's something about these kids getting drunk, developing a 5 o'clock shadow, and then get into a drunk driving accident. It screams the 90s. Just scream the 90s. It was a fun time in the 90s. Well, I guess our definition of fun is kind of weird, but yeah.
I'll drink to that.
And lastly, Mr. Skinny Legs from Peppa Pig. I know, the most innocent show that you could possibly ever show to your kids had an episode that was banned. I know, probably one of the most innocent television program that you could ever show to your kids got banned. Mr. Skinny Legs was an episode of Peppa Pig that taught children about how harmless spiders are. Now, while for the most part, most spiders, especially tarantulas, who get a very bad rap, but we'll talk about that later. But for the most part, most spiders are seemingly harmless. They're more scared of humans than we are of them. But unfortunately, in Australia, that's not the case. Yeah, they actually have some real spiders that can cause real bodily flatlining harm to you. And an episode like Peppa Pig showing that, oh, you can just walk up to spiders and it's all good. Hold them in your hands, you know what I'm saying? Pet them like they dogs. Yeah, no, you know what I'm saying? If you do that in Australia, you're probably going to have an early eulogy, you know what I mean? Be sure to go ahead and write them up now. Yeah, Australia banned the episode. Didn't want them to teach that to kids.
Worry, Daddy will take it out of the bedroom. Whoa! He's quite big, isn't he? I'll just fetch Mummy Pig. Mummy Pig!
Hello, Mr. Skinny Legs.
Peppa feels a little bit braver.
He likes being in my doll's house.
That was 5 of the craziest banned episodes of our favorite cartoons. And let me know down in the comments, what was the craziest banned episode that you heard about in this video? As always, again, be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Be sure to click that good old red subscribe button and turn on the post notifications, because I would hate for you to miss one of my uploads. It will actually genuinely make me cry. Okay, I don't want you to miss my stuff. I don't want you to. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Y'all stay safe, stay easy. I'll holla at y'all. Peace.
I miss the old Kanye, straight from the gold Kanye. Chop up the soul Kanye, set on his goals Kanye. I hate the new Kanye, the bad mood Kanye, the always rude Kanye, spaz in the news Kanye. I miss